Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's my privilege to introduce our host for the day. Rashmi is currently Asia's only professional lady quiz host. An alumnus of the prestigious NITK Surathkal and IIM Calcutta, she has hosted close to 1,000 shows across India, Singapore, and several countries across the Middle East. She is the only woman to have been invited to host a quiz at Kuwait for the last 5 years. She was recognized by Business World as 40 under 40 as a personality from India to reckon with. She was the winner of the Quiz Host of the Year 2022 by SMX Leadership Summit. She's been part of this quiz for many years, as she has been part of several quizzes such as Tata Crucible, the Union Bank Quiz, the Rural IT Quiz, TCS Inquisitive, just to name a few. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get started. Time to welcome your host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second semi-final of the World Teachers Quiz Know It All, brought to you by Teacher Tribe in collaboration with Grey Caps, Knowledge Tribe, and Brain Pulses. This is the fourth season of this quiz, and year on year we have had outstanding participation and performance from all of our teachers and educators, and we have few of them with us here today for this second semi-final. Let me quickly introduce them to you and then move into the game. Our first finalist for the day is Abhishek Mishra, representing Sunbeam School, Rahatara. Following him from the beautiful Chikmagalur, representing the Amber Valley School, is Rajiv Karmakar. From the north, we have from DBMS English School, Jamshedpur, we have Ms. Divya Nair. From Chandigarh, from the north again, from the Sant Kabir School, we have Deepta Vivekanand. And completing this lineup for us here today from Bengaluru, representing NPS HSR, is Ms. Hema Amble. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the first semi-final already and identified the first finalist who has moved into that world finale that's coming up. And today we have 5 teachers with us who have gone through preliminary processes and also quarterfinals to reach this semi-final here today. And from among the 5 of them, we will have top 2 scorers who will qualify into that world finale. So it's either 2 people who are probably on a tie towards the end of the quiz, or maybe a winner and a runner-up from this quiz here today who will make it into that world finale. The reason I spoke about a situation where there can be a tie is because I've quizzed with them before and I know how capable they are. So I'm expecting situations where there can be a tie. So for now, let's move on into the semi-final. Good luck to all of our teachers here today. A quick refresh on the rules, ladies and gentlemen. The scoring pattern is +50, -50, single attempt per question only. All the questions will appear on the screen. And as far as the buzzers are concerned, they are seasoned quizzers. They know the buzzer rules already. So let's just get started with the first round of the semi-final and unlock our minds. Here we go. Six questions in this round, all of them visuals that will appear on your screen. I, however, have corresponding questions. It's up to you on when you decide to press the buzzer. Just remember, the moment you press the buzzer, you're indicating to me that you know the answer, and I stop reading out the question. Good luck to all of you. The first question of this semi-final, if all of you are ready, coming up on your screen, identify this great personality. He's a Greek philosopher whose name lives on in mathematics and philosophy. Hey, ma'am, I'm trying. Go ahead.
Is it Aristotle?
Mathematics, Aristotle, I'm not really sure. -50 on that. The answer that I was looking for is Pythagoras. Pythagoras. It was as simple as Pythagoras. Sometimes we know the answers and sometimes it can be very simple and we can't get ourselves to believe that an answer can actually be quite simple. That is why we don't try with the simple ones. So let's move on into the next one. Question number 2 coming up on your screen. Here we go. These are simple parts which make up a product that could get... Oh, Deepta is trying. Go ahead.
These are parts of the Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube. This could actually make up a product that could get complicated depending on how you use it. Rubik's Cube is absolutely right. +50 to you. Well, what is sometimes considered as a toy but is extremely helpful to develop and build on your skills, teachers would know more about a Rubik's Cube and how it helps develop a child's mind. +50 to Deepta on that. Very good answer. Let's move on to question number 3 coming up on your screen. Here we go. This US firm called Wonton Food Incorporated is the world's largest manufacturer of which popular food called FC? FC. Think. Think. Divya is giving it a try. Go ahead.
Fortune cookies?
Fortune cookies for FC. Absolutely right. +50 on that. Very good answer. Did you know the answer or did you just work it out from FC?
No, I actually worked it out.
All right. Very good. Very good. The manner in which you worked out. Ladies and gentlemen, a quiz is not always about knowing the right answer. Sometimes you have to work out the answer from the clues that are given to you. Let's see if the answer of fortune cookies brings good fortune for her in this semi-final. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 4 coming up on your screen. Here we go. His name is Major Somnath Sharma. He's Abhishek. Go ahead.
The first Paramveer Chakra he got.
The recipient of the first Paramveer Chakra, Major Somnath Sharma. Absolutely right. +50 to Abhishek. Very good answer. Good quality answer by him. He gets his 50 points on that one. Let's move on to question number 5 coming up on your screen. What is this? It's a product offering by Sony. An innovation in this world. Okay, let me give you a clue. In a world where the temperature is getting warmer by the day, this becomes an interesting innovation. Oh, no one is trying on this one. All right, the time is up. The correct answer that I was looking for is wearable air conditioners. These are wearable air conditioners which you can simply pin inside your t-shirts or your clothes and you can stay calm all throughout. That's the reason I told you, in a world where the temperature is rising almost every other day, this is an interesting innovation. No one going on that, ladies and gentlemen. The final question of this round, the visual coming up on your screen. Here we go. Which was the first planet to be discovered using a telescope by William Herschel in 1781? First planet to be discovered. All of them are trying to recall what they taught in their classrooms or what they learned in their classrooms. All right, time is up. No one going on the buzzer on this one. The right answer that I was looking for is Uranus. Uranus is the first planet to be discovered using a telescope by William Herschel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the first round of this semi-final. Time for us to take a quick look with the scoreboard. All right, scores, ladies and gentlemen. Hema is on minus 50. She took a negative in the first round. So she has to work a little harder to move into the positives. We have Divya, Abhishek, and Dipta, all of them on 50 points each. Good score. I wouldn't comment much on how the score is because we've only completed the first round of this semi-final. 3 more rounds to go. A lot of quizzing that's remaining. So let's move on into the next round and then see how all of our teachers perform here today. What they need to remember is that top 2 scorers qualify. That is most important for them when they work on the strategy that they want to deploy in the semi-final. Let's move on into the second round. Coming up on your screen is setting the pace. Here we go. Similar to the first round, we have images coming up on your screen and corresponding questions from me. 6 questions, 6 opportunities to score your points. The first one coming up on your screen now. This is an ancient Japanese technique where broken pieces of porcelain, Deepta, go ahead.
Kintsugi, it's the art of fixing broken pieces of ceramic using gold paint.
She's absolutely right, and she gets plus 50 on that one. She is gaining, and she's gaining carefully. Let's move on to the next question coming up on your screen. Here we go. What is the name of the world's largest delta systems? Go ahead, Abhishek.
Sundarban Delta.
Sundarbans is absolutely right. The Sundarban Delta system is what I was looking for. Abhishek getting plus 50 on that. He too is gaining slowly. Let's move on to the next one. Question number 3 coming up on your screen. Here we go. Identify the iconic building from this blueprint. Look at it carefully. Huge clues. Divya, go ahead.
Is this the Rashtrapati Bhavan?
All right. Taking a negative on that one. Your logic is not wrong. Your answer is wrong. The answer I was looking for is the White House. If you look at it carefully, right there in the yellow circle, it says Oval Room. Oval Room is a huge clue for you. Oval Room is what we find in the White House. That's the reason I told you, take a close look at the blueprint that is given there. I left it there as a clue so you all would be able to find that out. The White House is what I was looking for, but the logic on the direction of thought that you took is absolutely right. Let's move on. Question number 4 coming up on your screen. Here we go. This statue of which scientist is outside the bullfighters ring in Madrid as a tribute to his life-saving discovery? Life-saving discovery? Oh, no one trying. We have studied about him. His discovery is almost the first thing that we study when we learn about what are the kind of medicines that were discovered in this world. Deepta, go ahead. She's trying.
I'm guessing it's Alexander Fleming because of his discovery of penicillin.
It's 50 to you. Absolutely right. Alexander Fleming and penicillin is what I was looking for. She's absolutely right, and she gets 50 points on that. Okay. Time to move on to the next question. Question number 5 of this round coming up on your screen. Here we go. What is the use of this tiny little device or fitting on a laptop? Tiny little fitting. Abhishek, go ahead.
This is used for security purpose to close the camera.
Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. Sometimes we don't pay attention to the small little things that we use in our daily life. He's absolutely right. This is used for privacy. So it's called the privacy shutter for our cameras on our laptop. He's absolutely right. He gets a plus 50 on that one. Both Abhishek and Deepta seem to be moving ahead consistently. The final question of this round coming up on your screen. Here we go. This is a flagship product by Mitti Cool. All you need to tell me is, what is this product? It's a, oh, Abhishek is trying. He didn't need more clues from me. Go ahead.
Is this a refrigerator, Mitti Cool refrigerator?
And what's the specialty?
This is actually made with the earth in this thing, and no electricity needed, and safe for the environment and all.
An environment safe and refrigerator that is created with clay is what this product is. It's called Mitti Cool. He's absolutely right. He gets plus 50 on that. Good answer by him. I think he took a second to just reconfirm his answer. He looked at the image carefully and then pressed the buzzer there. He gets 50 points on that. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the second round of the semi-final as well. Let's take a quick look at the score before we move on into the next round. All right, scores on your screen. With that last correct answer that Abhishek gave, he's on 200 points. He's leading the semi-final. And close behind him is Deepta with 150 points. Both of them have been gaining slowly. It's almost as if they are allowing each other to take the next question. It looks like that. We also, Divya took a negative a little earlier, which is why she's back on nil. Rajiv sir is also on nil, and Hema has not yet recovered from the negative she took in the first round. She is still on minus 50. Time for us to move into the third round of this quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Think beyond. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the second semi-final of the World Teachers Quiz Know-It-All, brought to you by TeacherTribe.world in association with Grey Caps Knowledge Tribe and Brain Pulses. We are halfway through into this semi-final. I just told you what the scores were. We need to remember and remind our contestants that top two scorers will go through into the world finale that's coming up. In this round, we have 4 questions and multiple images that will come up for every question. All you need to do is connect all the images and give me one final answer. So it's basically like join the dots. You have to connect all the clues and give me one overall answer. I am not interested if you give me individual answers. Sometimes I have seen many quizzers who simply know probably 1 or 2 among them and don't know the other clues and are still able to give me the connect and they get the point. So it does not matter if you know all the individual clues. One overall answer is all I'm looking for. 4 questions in this round. Keep that in mind. Overall answer. Okay. Coming up on your screen is the first one from this round. Here we go. It's a great award. Hema, go ahead.
The Nobel Prize.
The Nobel Prize. And what is the specialty? Why have I put only these 5 on the screen?
They're all the multiple, twice winners, I think. Linus Pauling, Marie Curie. Can't see the other 3, but yeah, they've been winners more than once.
She's absolutely right. All of them have won the Nobel twice. And that is why I have put all of them on screen over there. Very good answer. High quality answer by her. And with that, she negates that minus 50. She still has a lot of scope to move into the positives from here on. 3 more questions remaining. She will get plus 50 on the previous one. Let's move on to the next question. Identify a person, a personality from this. Oh, Abhishek, go ahead.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney, giving him a minus 50. You did not wait for me to give you more clues. All right. The question actually, or the clues would actually tell you that it's a highly unlikely person that you would think who has acted in movies. Okay, and what he was actually an aspiring actor, but it didn't turn out to be that way for him. Do anyone else want to try? No points, you can try. Go ahead, Deepta.
That's Charlie Chaplin. All his,
That's
yeah.
not Charlie Chaplin as well.
No.
I said unlikely. Charlie Chaplin was still in the, the movie or the entertainment business. It's still a possible, progression for him. I said unlikely person. I will give you the right answer. The answer is Fidel Castro. Fidel Castro is what I was looking for. And that is a picture of him from when he was younger. And those are the posters of the movies where he had actually acted. Okay, Abhishek getting a minus 50 on that one. Let's move on to the next question. Coming up on your screen, here we go. Not a very difficult one. Not a very difficult one at all. If you cannot answer this one, you were either not into comic books at all or didn't have friends who were into comic books, and you're not into movies as well. Deepta is trying. Go ahead.
So I'm going to guess cafes. I can see something like Archie's, Starbucks, the first coffee shop.
Okay, give me
Coffee shop creators.
Give me one overall answer. How is Archie's the coffee shop creator? I mean, just try and connect all of them. You need to give me one overall answer. You gave me 3 answers. I'm giving you a fair chance.
Okay, so Archie's has a cafe called Pop Dates. Then Starbucks is, of course, a cafe. I'm not sure what the other two are, how they are connected, but I'm going to say all of these have been coffee shops in literature in some way or in movies.
I'm feeling very bad to do this. I cannot give you 50 points on this. I gave you a very fair chance. The overall answer is nothing but Archie's. That's all.
Archie's?
Archie's is all I was looking for. The person on your screen over there is the creator of Archie's, the comics, created first time in 1941. Starbucks and Archie's have had a collaboration where they had certain drinks that were named on the characters in Archie's. I mean, Betty, Veronica, and Archie himself. So I think there were 3 to 4 drinks that were named after them and created specially for them with limited edition drinks. And of course, the poster from the movie Archie's that has released recently. All right, I felt really bad to give you that negative because you said Archie's, but did not use that as your overall answer. But I cannot accept cafes as an overall answer and give you 50 points on that. So minus 50 to Deepta on that one. The final one coming up, identify a person. Here we go. Hema, go ahead.
Alfred Nobel.
Taking a negative on that. Minus 50 on that again. The answer is Rabindranath Tagore. If you can see, there is Shanti Niketan right there on your screen. Do not go by one single clue that I've given you. I told you I need an overall answer which connects all the clues that are on your screen. You only went by the medal on your screen. It is semi-final in a world teachers quiz. I will not ask a question as simple as showing the Nobel Prize medal right there with Alfred Nobel written there and ask that as an answer. I will not do that. Minus 50 on that. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, that I was looking for is Rabindranath Tagore. All right, time for us to take a quick look at the score. Okay, Hema ma'am, again going back into the negative with the last Alfred Nobel answer that she gave me. Abhishek, again got a minus 50 and so did Deepta. Abhishek on 150 and Deepta on 100 points. Divya and Rajiv are yet to move into the positives. We still have one more round to go. The last lap, here it comes. the last lap of the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. 200 points up for grabs. Even at this point, if Divya or Rajiv sir decide to get all the 4 answers right, they can win this quiz, or at least get 3 right and maybe force a tiebreaker. So let's see what happens. 4 questions in this round. Visuals coming up on your screen and corresponding questions from me. Similar format to what we have had in the first and the second round. All right. The first question coming up on your screen. Identify a person from this image. It's a statue at Niagara Falls. He is a scientist. He used to be a not so well appreciated scientist. It's only now that people realize how great he was. Hema, go ahead.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. Somehow all of you are on the right track today, but giving me the wrong answers. Minus 50 on that. Nikola Tesla, the answer I was looking for. I said not so well appreciated scientist. Oppenheimer is well appreciated. Nikola Tesla is the one who did not get the limelight for a long, long time. And it's only, in the recent times that people have known on what his work actually was. Getting a negative on that is Hema. Let's move on to the next question. Coming up on your screen. Here we go. What sport are these indoor simulators built for? It's an indoor simulator for a sport. Which sport am I talking about? Abhishek, go ahead.
Is it golf?
Golf is absolutely right. Getting plus 50 on that. Let's move on. Last 2 questions of the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. The penultimate one. Here we go. Identify this Greek goddess of chastity, hunting, and the moon. She's the half-sister of Divya. Go ahead.
Artemis.
Artemis is absolutely right. I was going to continue and tell that there was a temple that was part of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, which was named after her, or her temple rather, dedicated to her. Artemis is absolutely right. She gets 50 points on that one. The final question of the semi-final coming up on your screen. Here we go. It's an ancient sport that knights would play in the medieval period, and it was used as entertainment for royalty. What is the name of the sport? Oh, go ahead, Deepta.
It's jousting.
Jousting is absolutely right. She gets 50 points on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, we have reached the end of the second semi-final of the World Teachers Quiz. A final look at the score. Here we go. Abhishek winning the semi-final with 200 points, and Deepta close behind him with 150 points. Both of them are the top 2 scorers of this semi-final. Divya gaining 50 points with that Artemis that she gave the answer for the last one. She's on 50 points. Hema ma'am not able to recover from the negatives that she took early on. She's on a minus 100, and Rajib sir on nil. Ladies and gentlemen, it's safer for me to tell now. I did not want to put undue pressure on her, but Hema Amble is actually our last year's champion. And for some reason, today probably wasn't her day, and she could not make it through into that world finale. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, Abhishek Mishra from Sunbeam School, Lahartara, and Deepta Vivekanand from Sant Kabir Public School, Chandigarh, have won this semi-final and have moved into that world finale fair and square. But I still have another semi-final to go, and to identify the last 2 finalists who will join them in that world finale. So let's see who will challenge the remaining 3 finalists. Please join me in the 3rd semi-final of the World Teachers Quiz. For now, all of you, take care.